can you tell us what's your name, your full name?
My name is Ing Shaibu Kadri.
Shaibu.
Yes, sir.
You in engineering, you didn't do plumbing.
Exactly, I didn't do plumbing, no.
So where from this interest?
Well, in my family, we have everything there. Everybody has his own skills.
Okay.
From the highest level, I can say in military is 98%. Plumbing is there. Pilots, we have about 3 pilots as I speak now.
Okay.
We can do everything. So it's just about looking up to them and what can you do. So we are capable of doing everything. As long as you have the strength, you have the heart,
okay,
you can do everything. So we have that thing. So plumbing, I just did mechanical and I studied thermal fluid in tech, energy system. So I didn't even know what is PVC, 3/4 bench, bend, T, and those things. No. But let me tell you one thing. When you are focused and you are determined, you will do what you have not ever expected. So I was determined.
Okay.
So, but you have to learn.
You have to learn. So it took you some time of learning.
Oh, less than 12 hours. Before I'll get to where I'm going to work, I've already understood what I'm going to do.
Wow. Okay, now let's continue with the services you are providing. So the drinkers and the cage system. Can we talk about the cage system?
Yes, the cage also. So we have 2 types of railing system.
Okay.
You have the deep litter and we have the cage system.
Okay.
You understand? So if you have the deep litter, fine, but the deep litter also have its challenges.
Okay.
You have the cage also have its challenges.
Okay.
So the reason why most of the poultry industry, they don't like the cage is that they don't get the required right people to fix the cage for them.
Okay.
And I quite remember when I fixed a cage, this thing for someone in Takwade here, about 10,000 beds. The cages are 84.
84
cages, yes. I fixed it for you within 1 month. We are done.
10,000 beds.
Yes, 10,000 plus beds.
Okay.
You see, the first person who had me bought the equipment from China.
Okay.
Which is a rig system.
Okay.
It's like a scraper. That's the scraping of the waste after the bears release their waste.
Okay.
Inside the pits. They need to be scraped. Can you imagine in Ghana we don't have people who can do that?
We don't have people who can do that.
You see, the people are there, but you see, we don't exploit. I don't want to say Ghana, we are so blessed with everything.
Are you saying that KUST, that is the technical university we have?
Yeah.
So we have if I'm not lying, we have close to 10 polytechnics in Ghana, and some have been converted into technical university.
Yeah.
In addition to KUST, are you saying we don't have engineers that can do that?
We have engineers.
We have engineers. So
yes, the problem lies that everybody wants to wear the tie.
Everybody wants to wear a tie.
Yes.
You don't like tie?
Oh, come on.
When was the last time you wear suit?
I don't remember until I'm going for interview.
You don't remember until you were going for interview?
Exactly.
So meaning that we, the engineers, more prefer to
be wearing suit
and go and work in the office.
Yes, no.
They don't want to
do the practical and those things. And you see, when you see me on the field, you marvel. People don't respect when they see you in the first place, but later when they get to know that, oh, wow. Yes.
So, are you saying that there's money more in holding the spanner than just being in the office?
$1 million.
$1 million.
Exactly.
Fellow engineers, wherever you are today, Shaibu is telling us that there's more money in holding the spanner than just being in the office. Wow.
Yeah.
So now, can you elaborate more on the automated system of poultry?
Yeah. So I will start with the automatic. The water system.
Okay.
So with the automatic, we have them in various types. So those ones you need to know.
Okay, wait. So after the structure is done, everything is done.
You now do the water
system. Then you now come in.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's where now they invite me.
Okay.
You understand? So they invite me. So those who are more smarter, will invite you from the scratch.
Okay.
So that you share the experience you have gotten.
Okay.
And they will not make that mistake.
So meaning that if anybody out there who wants to go into poultry business has to know the type of poultry he or she wants to go into.
Yeah.
So maybe the person wants to do maybe a low cost poultry, that the person doesn't need automatic or what? Or the person can still go for the automatic?
You can still go for the automatic. You understand?
Yeah.
The automatic is even stress-free.
Stress-free?
Oh, wow. I did for a man in Takrady here, Mr. Sian, and then I did for somebody again. A lot of them here, I've worked for 95 people as I speak to you.
95 people?
Yes, within 2 years.
Wow.
Yes, within 2 years.
So whether big or small, you can still go for automatic?
Oh yes, whether big or small. Some people will even call you and I would rather give them advice. Some want to, we have the nipple, okay. We have the automatic, okay. And we have the manual water drinker. Yes, okay. Yes. So the manual one is stressful, I'm telling you, because 20 liters alone to give you to about, let's say, 1,000 bears, which you need to get close to 30 of them in the farm. It's not an easy job. And easy. Within 30 minutes, the bears will finish the water.
Within 30 minutes?
Oh yes, they'll finish it and they want more. And it is the water they depend to give you your end product, more eggs. You give them, they give you. You deprive them, they won't give you.
They will not give you?
No, that's how they behave. You give them more water, you give them good feeding, they give you more eggs. Quality one.
So BAPIO Engineering is coming in to solve that problem of providing water to the poultry industry on an easy platter.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So let's continue with the automatic system.
Okay, so the automatic system, like I said, they are in different types. So the moment I see the type you are purchasing, you buy, okay. I will let you show it to me. Then I will tell you that, okay, this number of automatic that you have will be required for this number of bears. Okay. So we have some, it's 25 bears per one. We have some, it's 50 minimum and maximum is 100 per automatic to the bears.
Oh, okay.
Do you understand? One automatic per number of bears.
Okay.
So we have some which is 120, which is the more quality one from Italy.
Okay.
The China ones are from 100 to 50 minimum.
Okay.
So I use your size square feet for the calculation. So I can just sit down, do the calculation of the square side of your bears, your pen, and then tell you that this is the number of bears you need to house. When you have more than that, I will advise you. Overcrowding will give you less production.
Wow.
Overcrowding, yes. If you have more bears inside and then the space is limited, they heat, so they will be stressful and they can give you. So they need to be free range. You understand? So 1.5 square feet for each bed.
Okay,
so
that's the space
for each bed.
If a bed is standing,
yes,
that should be the space around.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, 1.5 square feet.
Okay.
Per bed.
Okay.
That is for layer.
Okay.
When it comes to broiler, 1.75.
1.75.
Yes, broilers are normally bigger than the layers.
Okay.
You get my point?
Okay.
So all these things you need to know.
Okay.
Not just normal plumbing. So I know all these things. So I'll do the calculation. Then I will normally, what I'm doing for the industry is that I focus on cost a lot.
Okay.
I make sure that you don't spend a lot.
Okay.
Yes. So I tell you, okay, let's go by, let's say, instead of minimum of 50, let's go by, we shouldn't go 100 because of factor of safety. So we come down to say 80 per bears per one.
Okay.
The type of that you have. And I will advise you that if you have money, buy the quality one. It will be there for 10 years for you.
Okay.
If you don't have the money, you buy the less inferior one for some time. Then if you learn how it is, then later you can be changing them one after the other.
Okay.
So I will give you all the necessary advice and you will be amazed that you will be benefiting as soon as I leave your farm.
Okay, so your business is not just installing the automatic or whatever drinkers you are installing, but you also provide consultancy service.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, so maybe the person can choose not to come for you to provide him engineering service, but they can come for you for consultancy service too as well. Exactly. So if you are out there and you need consultancy service on poultry business, you can contact BAPIO Engineering Service Limited for all poultry services in terms of drinking and the structure in which the birds can be in. So now let's continue. So let's come to, before we come to the capital aspect of starting the business, is that all the services that you are providing?
No.
If maybe you have left some out, if you can quickly highlight on them.
We're talking about the drinkers.
Yes.
We come to the cage.
Okay.
So the cage too, We have the A type, we have the H type,
okay,
the A and the H.
Okay.
So it's more expensive,
It's very expensive.
Very expensive. The less expensive one are those from China. India is more expensive. Currently, I'm fixing a 3-line system in Tekwame near Apse Junction by one man called Mr. John.
Okay.
He's a Voltarian, a very strong and motivative man, a very visionary man. Okay. He has the length of his farm is 460 feet. And
460 feet?
Yes, very long. And I'm doing the installation. And one line is 10,800 beds. And those machines came from India.
Wow.
Yes, and I'm the one fixing. He brought it 2019. 2019.
Well, why has it kept so long?
Exactly. So here, how it goes, I'm in the platform, a lot of the poultry platforms, so people know me a lot.
Okay.
So if you have a challenge, they say contact BAPIO, but they often call me Mr. Zach.
Okay.
So this man contacted me. Then what happened was that during the COVID that the machine came, the engineers from India could not able to come because of the COVID.
Okay.
Yes. So and the machines are there. So he contacted some of the guys who are into the poultry industry, who sells automatic cages and those things.
Okay.
Bring your guys, come and then come and fix one, because this Indians said they cannot come because the COVID is too dangerous in India. So they can't come.
But the COVID is down now, so why are they not coming?
Well, like I said, it's 2019, so 2019. I want to draw the line and come.
Okay.
So what happened was that the man come round. When they take people there, it's 240-feet container, 240-feet container for only one line.
Wow.
Yes, for only one line.
And you said how many lines?
3 lines.
3 lines?
Yes. It's supposed to be 4 lines. But the man, out of experience, that's why I always say that experience is very good.
Very good.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Experience is very good. So out of his experience, the birds don't like heat too much.
Okay.
So when you are you don't give enough space, it will affect. So he chose that the structure is supposed to be 4, but 4 lines.
Okay.
But he said he needed 3.
3.
So instead of
because of more ventilation.
Yes.
Okay.
And he has 16 fans inside the structure, but still he said he needed 3.
Wow.
Yes, and the 3 would take 32,400 beds. 32,400 beds.
Wow.
One line is 10,800.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's big.
That's big time.
Should I say that's the biggest poultry farm to be established, or we have bigger farms than that?
Currently, we have one in Budiata, which is the ultimate farm, which are now heading to 150,000 beds capacity.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Installing it's 5 lines, 3 lines, 5 lines.
Fully automated.
Fully automated. Yeah.
So you said where are they located?
In Budiata.
Where is Budiata?
Budiata, on your way going to after Winneba.
Oh, okay.
You understand?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, so are you done with the services?
Yeah. So, like I said, that 2019 issue that they couldn't come. Yeah. So they contact people. The people go and see. They open the container, they see the things. They can't. They go.
Is it that they don't have knowledge about what is in the container?
Their knowledge is not. The equipment are engineering. Yeah.
Okay.
It needs somebody with engineering who can read
and understand the principles.
Engineering. It's not just the machine is there. You have to read.
Okay.
So people go there and then they say they can't. They don't. So I was there and a call came.
But BAPIO Engineering is able to do that.
Oh yes. I read engineering. Charlie, I use the brain very well.
That's good. Meaning that the education is helping.
Yes.
And self-learning too is very important.
Exactly.
To help grow the business.
Yeah.
Okay. So how many workers do you have?
Currently, I'm being strategic because I'm full-time employee.
Okay.
Ghanaians don't like work. When you say that, they get angry with you.
Okay.
Ghanaians, we are too lazy.
Really?
Yeah. So sorry to say, few are very lazy.
You are Ghanaian, and you are
Ghanaian.
telling Ghanaians are lazy.
They are very lazy, but the
like
young
work.
generation coming, they don't like work.
Wow.
When they work small, then they run away.
When they work small,
they run away. They don't like to see. Let me use this word. some small challenge ahead of them now, they give up.
Then they want to give up.
No, you can't be successful without facing challenge.
Wow. So, what can we do to solve this problem?
Africa, Ghana. You will die early like Kwame Nkrumah if you try to solve African problems.
You die early?
Oh, you die early.
Wow, this is quite strange.
It's quite strange. You die early. You see, the problem is in my vision.
Okay.
I wanted to wake up and do something.
Okay.
But I realized that if you try, the people that you want to help, they are the same people who sabotage you.
Who will sink you down?
Who sink you down very well, because you can't think far, like Lewin said. You can't think far. You don't understand. You see, you would think how you die early. Yeah, that is what I can say.
So still, how many workers do you have?
Oh, currently I have. No, they can't go. That's what I'm saying.
So you don't have permanent staff?
Currently, I have permanent 1 and 2 apprentices, and yeah. So the permanent were 2, 1 left without even telling me anything. I feed them very well.
They are engineers, or
they are no engineers background too. You understand? They just finished. Some of them saw me and then they want to work with me.
Okay.
Because they feel like no, the guy is doing great, so they want to work with me. So first of all, I started alone, and I was doing the job alone, very hard, in a strategic way.
Okay.
When I get to the farm, I always tell them that training is key.
Okay.
I'm here to solve your problem, but I need your farm guy to assist me to fix the problem, and he will learn. When I leave, you don't call me.
Okay.
That's the secret.
Okay.
Because you will be calling me, I'll come, you give me money. Mm-hmm. So, but when I learn and I do the thing for you, and I teach your farm or farm manager or some basic knowledge about the things, and I leave, if there's a problem, that
they can fix it.
The first job I did in Kaswa, up to now, they've never called me.
For how long now?
Over 3 years now.
And they've never
called me. If they called me, then they need me to do another project for them.
So meaning that after installation,
I have to train you.
You train them?
Yes.
And since then, they've never called you?
That's what I've developed. Because I learned that in the mines. One of the engineers, he said he doesn't want to go to house and
you call him,
be behind his wife and engineer and break down. Our plant is down. He said, no, this is not engineering. I have guys under me and they can't solve the problem. Then what am I? Yeah. That is my philosophy. If you follow me, I teach you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So now let's come to the aspect of the capital that you used to start this business. Somebody is, I would say, from the answers you've given me, it looks like you are scaring some people. If I say scaring some people, because somebody is in school and is thinking about going to Poultry and the person needs some huge capital. There were some interviews that I did, and you can start with some minimum amount or no amount at all. But from your angle of point, you are providing service with people who really have money or who have huge capital to start their poultry business. So now, your aspect of your business is what we are coming to talk about right now. How much capital did you start with this business?
Well, I started with my hands.
You didn't start with any money?
No, my hands. I'm an engineer. You only call me.
Mm-hmm.
Then I will just go and do the job for you.
Wait, maybe you don't understand the question.
Okay, come again.
How much money did you use to build BAPIO Engineering?
Like I said, I started with my hands.
You started with your hands?
Yes.
You didn't start with any money?
Which money? You called me, I go.
So, wait. Meaning that you advertise yourself, you sell yourself out there.
Yeah.
That you are qualified.
Yes.
You have the experience.
Yes.
To provide this kind of service.
Exactly.
So you chose the poultry industry.
Yes.
Yeah. So now, as somebody is watching and listening to you and want to also open their business, are you saying capital is not needed?
Well, it depends the kind of business you want to do. But engineering, the only thing is you get your spanners and you move on.
You get your Spanish
and you move on.
But we have a lot of engineers who have Spanish, but they are not getting a job too.
Because they don't have the technical know-how.
Because they don't have the technical know-how.
No. So it's a good side feature.
So it's not about selling themselves that you can advertise that you are capable of doing these businesses.
Yeah. You have to get a technical know-how.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is a key.
So are you saying that our universities, technical universities, and the polytechnic are not producing the right engineers?
Well, you see, I must say that in the universities,
okay,
let me tell you, the lecturers are doing very well. But
really?
they are doing very well. But we, some of the students, are not helping ourselves.
Why?
Good. I want to share this experience. When I was in Accra Brewery, I was like a hero, solving the problems, you know. When I came to tech during my project, and I want to share the benefit of education.
Okay.
You see, we have three things that can make you competent: the skills,
okay,
the knowledge, and the attitude.
Okay.
Attitude is 65% over 100.
Okay.
Knowledge is 15% over 100.
Okay.
And skills 35% over 100.
Wow.
So you see where the knowledge drag is higher than all of them. So you can learn, you can have the skills, when you don't have the attitude, forget it. Oh yes. So now, this lecturer taught something that I don't forget since 2015 to now. That where there's vibration, there must be a spring washer.
Yeah. Yes.
How many engineers?
To damp the vibration.
To even prevent it act as an interlock mechanism.
Yeah.
To lock the knot. During vibration, the knot will never loose.
Never lose. Yes.
And we have different type of knot. We have lock knot, and we have a normal knot. So that normal knot must be included with the spring washer, so that it will lock it.
It will lock it. Yes.
It's not everybody who knows. When I was in Accra Brewery, we have what we call a deep palletizer. That deep palletizer, it works in the 3 degrees dimension. It picks, move, go, come. So a lot of vibration.
Okay.
I'm telling you, every week this machine could cause downtime. And I was on the line. The engineer, who was back then, then when I came, he realized that no, why are they? He's an engineer. Why are they calling me? Hey. So he has to try to silence me.
Yes, suppress you.
Yes. So they put me in a machine I was operating. That's the heart of the brewery. If you are not intellectual or you are not knowledgeable, they don't give you that machine. So they gave me that machine. So simple. They get a problem and they called me. They say, Shaibu is here and then you have a problem, you know, go. I say, what is the problem? And one thing about me is I don't like to do alone.
Okay. You want to share it?
I want to share it. So the moment, because they believe in me. So when I got there, I said, what's the problem? He said, oh, our machine is breaking down. And I used the knowledge they taught me in the tech. I said, okay, Oyinka, you take the pin, take it to machine shop, stretch it and bring it. It bend.
Okay.
You bring me the tools. You come, bring this. Then I share the thing because of time.
Okay.
My brother, less than 1 hour, I have fixed the palletizer and started working again. The palletizer gives it utilized time because it can pick 4 crates at a time. But manual packing, you suffer.
Okay.
To pick it, and the forklift will come and pick it, very long one, and take it to the packing yard to store the drinks.
That's after they finish producing the...
Yes. That's, we call it the palletizer, and we have the deep palletizer. They are the same machine, but they work in different, vice versa.
Okay.
So one of them was having a problem, and I want to solve that problem. Less than an hour.
So it's all about attitude.
It's all about attitude and what you learn.
So, graduates, we have heard Shaibu, and he's saying attitude is a very key point that you need as far as a graduate is concerned, or becoming an engineer, or becoming whatever field that you have chosen. But in order to also build your business, you need to really work on your attitude, your skill, and the last one, attitude, skill, and
knowledge.
So, for the fact that you are finishing school does not mean that you cannot learn. you can still learn and apply what you have learned in school in your field of business or any field that you are choosing. Okay, so Shaibu, like I said earlier, or I asked, you don't need much money, or you don't need money at all to start your business.
No.
So how did your business become popular? How did you sell yourself off?
Well, the key point is the attitude. Okay. So the first job that I have, and I went and worked for the person, I was not looking at the money.
Okay.
Somebody.
We're not looking at the money.
No. My workplace.
You're not interested in
money. No.
Is it because you are already earning money somewhere?
No, not that. When you look at money first,
okay,
you never get money.
When you look at money first,
you never get money.
Wow.
Yeah. You look at money first, you can get the money.
Wow.
So my top priority
was just to provide a service.
The customer.
Wow.
Customer, my priority. Customer, my pride. So most of my job, I stopped advertising because the workload is too much.
You've stopped advertising?
No, I don't advertise myself. It's all the jobs I'm doing, the 95 people I have worked till date are all recommendation.
Recommendation?
Yes. The first one I started, recommendation up till date, 95 people. I have the records of everybody from day one to now.
So, why don't you employ graduates from the Polytechnic and build or scale up the business, whereby you can still advertise and provide services beyond this scope?
Well, like I said earlier on, Ghanaians don't like to feel some small kind of hardship. They're very lazy. Yeah, that's what I will use. Not all, but few of them are very lazy.
Okay.
So let me give this as a me. I work in an industry that I'm fully okay.
Okay.
But I sleep in the bush.
You sleep in the bush?
Yes. You come and you see where my resident is. But I sleep in the bush where snakes are passing. We see snakes. And you see, I sleep in the bush. Most people don't want to say, oh, me sleep in the bush. No. My girlfriend is looking for me. The person ran away.
So meaning that the areas where you go and install the machines are not more of a residential area?
No.
So when the workers come, oh, I want to work with you, when you take them to the field, then they run away just because the place is kind of bushy.
Yeah, like I said, the attitude is quite problematic, I remember, you see, like I told you earlier on, if you want to be successful, you need to have a mentor.
Okay.
When I was in the mines, 2010, that is Eyramax mines, I have one of the superintendent. I like people, no? So this superintendent sat with me in Accra around around Tudu. There's a restaurant there. So we sat down. He said, engineer, he said, Shaibu. That time I was a small boy. He said, go to the villages, make money, and come back to the city and chill.
Go to the villages.
Make money and come back to the city and chill. So the money is in the villages, not in the city.
The money is in the villages, not in the cities.
Yeah. So Western region, there's mines there, there's manganese. So they are the people who are richer, and they come to build in Accra. When they are retirement, then they are using these Jaguars and those cars there. They are the people making the money.
So money is in the village.
Yes, in Abuazi here, we have Tema plants, we have Ghana Gas, we have West Africa, we have America. They are all from Accra. They are making it in the village here, and they go back to Accra to chill.
This is an eye opener. So money is in the village.
Yeah, the money is in the village.
Just like what the Maya was saying, money is in Africa.
Yeah, money is in Africa.
He's encouraging more of the blacks in the diaspora to come down to make good use of Africa because we have all the resources. But it's the same tone that you're also saying that money is in the village. It's not in the city.
Yeah, it's not in the city. There's nothing in the city.
There's nothing in the city?
No, there's nothing in the city. I go to Accra every day.
But you're quick to run back to the village.
I come and make the money, and I have the money and go there and go and make the money there and come back again. You know, I can go to Accra and make, let's say, 17,000 in a week and come back here, and they come and squander them and go back again and go make money there.
Wow.
You understand, in the village, you go back, you know.
Okay, so now you are also promoting that you don't need money to start any business. So now, what is your recommendation to the graduates out there, the unemployed, and other people who are working but they are not happy with their job and they feel like they need to be on their own, they want to run their own business? What is your advice to these three group of people as far as business is concerned?
Well, I'll group them.
Okay.
If you are looking for a job,
okay,
you must know what you can do.
If you are looking for a job,
yes,
you must know what you can do.
Yes.
Okay.
You don't just go to interview, you don't know what to do. A lot of people fail because they don't know what it's about. They don't even know the company, what they do. They're just going for interview. They just trash you out.
Wow.
That's one. Two. If you want to do your own business, first.
But before you come to the second people,
yeah,
we have a lot of people who goes for interview but still they are not being picked.
Yes.
With a recent guy who was looking for a job and he wasn't getting, he got so tired and now he has to write his qualification on a placard and be in the streets and show it that he need a job. I don't know if I'm mistaken.
Yeah, I've seen that guy.
Yeah.
For me, when I see him, I say he's a useless guy.
Why?
Yes. How can you be a graduate and say there's no work? He has a problem. That is why he is not getting the job.
How do we solve his problem?
Number one is his attitude.
Really?
Yes. That is all.
We not everybody can go into business. Some people still want a job. So how do we?
You see, people might not understand what I'm trying to talk about this gentleman, but
okay.
I just want to make it clear.
Okay.
If the guy knows what he's about, somebody might employ him. He doesn't know anything. That's the problem.
Wow.
Oh yes. When you go for the interview,
mm-hmm.
I have been into numerous interviews, even to Nigeria.
Wow.
Yes. I went to Nigeria for an interview and I was sitting in the reception and I told them that they should tell the HR that Shaibu from Ghana is here. When they came out, they said they never expected me. I went there with my own money.
You took a car from here?
Ghana, yes.
And went to Nigeria for an interview?
Yes, I left Ghana around 7 to 8 and I got there midnight around 12. And I was walking in Nigeria, my first time in Lagos, around 12 o'clock, alone. And when the Nigerians say, hey, you are a stranger, I say, yes. He say, hey, you, they'll kill you. I say, who? Me? No. Risks is number one you have to take before you can be successful.
You have to take risks.
Exactly.
If you don't take risks, you can't make it.
Can't make it. I was in the car going to Mazamaza, from Mazamaza going to Ekeja, and I forgot my suit. You know, I told you. I don't remember when I wear my suit until I'm going for interview. I left it inside the car. I have to drop and now walk again where I don't know, but I'm just tracing. I'm going to Mazamaza. They say, well, follow these guys around 11 to 12.
In the night?
In the night. So when I got there, I cannot return back again. Then I just left there. I paid like 3,000 naira, slept in a hotel with my own money. Then the next day, I met a military man with the Okada. They picked me, take me to another place, then I picked the car. Rush hour in Nigeria, early morning.
Okay.
Then I went there and I located the Kroons. I was going to join Kroons, Nigeria. They are from German.
Okay.
I was very good in this teaching and learning.
Okay.
And this fully automated filler that is for the filling of the bottles of the drinks.
Okay.
I've been trained by the Germans.
Okay.
So I know it. So they wanted to employ me as a technical trainer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And we don't have the branch in Ghana, and you have to travel all the way Nigeria to...
Exactly, for an interview. The whites interviewed me, and they gave me a term for that. But when I went to Nigeria, they played politics with it, so I didn't get a job.
So it's not the same case that maybe this guy, they played politics with his job.
So they played politics with me, and I didn't get, but I was working by then.
Okay.
Because I was in Accra. On my way going to Nigeria, Guinness was calling me.
Wow.
Yes. So like I said, if you have the technical know-how, you have the knowledge, you have the attitude that lead you to competent,
okay,
people will chase you. Like I'm speaking, I love Ghana. That is why, because of what my great-grandfather did for Ghana. I should have left the country by now. I make $1 million. Yeah, I should have lived by now. People are still calling me in US, Canada. But,
okay, now let's come to the advice to the second category.
Yeah, so the second category of people...
Anybody who wants to go into business.
Anyone who wants to go into business. You see, before you venture into that business,
okay,
you need to read.
You need to read.
That's the key.
You need to read.
You need to read. If you don't read, you fail.
So if maybe you don't go for the option of reading, now YouTube is becoming like a university where you can go and read or watch people who have been into a specific field. So if it is not reading, you can go and watch videos on the subject.
Yeah.
Or on the kind of business you want to go into.
You watch the videos, it's not enough.
The video is not enough.
Yeah. Like currently as we are sitting here, what is in the head, we cannot do all. They will break us, we are still talking.
So you need to read.
Read.
Okay.
And after reading, that reading will take you to the YouTube.
Okay. But it's not everybody who can read, but they are running business.
That is one of the key things.
Okay.
That does not make them look giant in business.
Okay.
Because that's why you see some of them, they employ.
Okay.
Financial assistant. Somebody they call it assistant. They employ people who read, who go to school.
Okay.
If you don't employ those people, you cannot go.
Okay.
So that person who does not read, he is flying. He only fly like let's say a helicopter. Somebody who read will fly like jet. See, jet and helicopter, their speed is not the same.
Yeah, it's not the same.
So it's a different ball game.
Okay. So if you want to go into business,
you must read first. Yeah, so that your failure will be limited.
Okay.
If not, you fail big time.
Okay.
You need to read. I have about 75 books currently.
Okay.
75 books, different motivational books.
Okay.
One of the key books that I would have failed if I tried, but because I read about Dangote, 10 Commandments of Money.
10 Commandments of Money.
Yeah, I have those books there.
Okay.
And I will show them to you before you go. I have about 75 books.
Okay. I also have a book.
Yeah.
I read a lot.
Yeah. The first
I read 5 books in a month.
That's excellent.
I say 5 books, 4 books in a month.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
That's excellent of you. I give you a
1 week, one week per book.
Yeah, I'll give you a thumb on that. You are doing well. I bought the books to read. I spend a lot of money on the books.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of money. I go there. I have a guy who just called me. Engineer, I have the books. They are related to you. So okay, how much? 5,000, 6,000. I don't care, but it doesn't mention that money. You see?
Okay.
You just say 500 and something. You just say 400 and something. 3.5. That's okay. Collect all. Pay the money. I take my books. I come to you. They're down there. And even I dash it to big men. But I don't dash it to friends.
Friends.
Big men.
Only big men.
Yeah.
So learning is part of building a business. You can, if you want to really become successful, you need to add learning to it. So I encourage you to learn, and Shaibu is encouraging all of us to learn and read. Is very important. Okay, so do you have more points to add to the reading aspect?
Exactly.
Apart from
let's
reading,
say, point 3 will be after you read.
Yeah.
There's key things that I have learned from Kennedy Japan.
Okay.
I like mentioning him because he's one of my mentors.
Okay.
You have to have social and personal network.
Social and personal network.
That is why I said the guy has a problem.
He's not socializing.
No, he doesn't have network.
Wow.
My current
but
job.
He went to school, he had friends.
No.
He met lecturers.
No, you can have friends. You can be my friend, but I don't call you. I just know you by face.
Okay.
I should have a friend in such a way that there's a job, you can call me and tell her there's a job here, come for interview. I will supervise you and then they will take you. Like my friend just left.
Okay.
And I have my boy. I just say, oh Charlie, I have my boy, please can you just speak him?
Okay.
So handwork. So he has a link. He has a personal network.
Okay.
But you're arrogant. You don't respect. Nothing for you. You come out and you are shouting there's no work. No. There's work. But he doesn't like the work that they give him. He complained that he's a graduate. So he only came out to...
He want to be in suit and tie.
Yes. But
he doesn't want to hold a spanner.
No. The 10 commandment of don't go I really love that. So people have issues when they start their business.
Okay.
Have you ever heard Dangote doing politics?
Not really.
Yeah. A lot of the giants of the company in Ghana here
are doing politics.
That is why they collapse.
Example like the UT Bank man.
Yeah. You don't do politics when you're doing business.
Wow.
Yeah. But me, if I'm a leader and you have a company, if it is me, I will never collapse you. No matter how. I will give you a chance
to go.
I will advise you.
So this goes to all those who are aspiring to become president. It's not good to collapse any business, because the moment you do that,
it affects a lot.
It affects a lot. You are not just collapsing the business, but you are collapsing human being. Just like what has happened to Pakistan Hindu, the banking sector, GN Bank, as it went down, you can just imagine. I think that bank has covered a lot of, has covered almost the whole Ghana.
Even in US, some are in US,
But you just
I don't like politics. I don't like politics.
But it has collapsed.
But they like tagging people.
And not just that bank, the other banks too have collapsed, and all those workers, where are they now? What are they doing? And it's very heartbreaking. So the policymakers and decision makers, please, let's help build rather than tearing it down. So now let's continue with the last people.
I learned something from our former president. I learned something from him.
Okay.
And that has also impacted my life today.
Okay.
J.A. Kufuor.
Okay.
Wow. I heard him once. He said, you are privileged to get table and chairs to learn, and you complain. Gone are the days, our time, we were learning on trees.
Really?
Oh yes, J.A. Kufuor. Yeah, he's one of my mentors. I have a lot of mentors.
Okay.
Yes, the leaders who are successful are my mentor.
Okay.
I don't like. You see, people will not understand.
Okay.
When he said that today, it has impacted my life.
Okay.
When I was in Poly, and we were supposed to go to the mines for intention, my class guys were saying, "Oh, they don't know anybody in Takwa. Why should they go there? They only know people in Accra, so they needed places in Accra."
Okay.
Then I chose Takwa, Eyramax mines.
Okay.
And my friends came to me and said, you are choosing? And the specialist for the TVET and the CBT program that's sponsored by COVID, TVET, and JICA,
okay,
the big man asked me, why you choose Takwa? So when you go, where will you sleep? And I told them that even if I will live on the trees and sleep the next day and go to work, I will do.
You do that.
Then the lecturer wake up and salute me. Said, I like you.
Wow.
Yes. So as I'm the first person who chose
Takwa.
Now yes, all the guys now started following me. So we went there, we were 9 now.
Wow.
Samuel Doe, Omar Al Hassan, Osai, we all went. Samuel Doe is now an engineering manager
In one of the mining company, or in which company?
In one of the waste company, and in Kumasi, but he had an engineering manager in Royal Coastal Pride here.
Okay.
He's my colleague at the Accra Brewery, who was a condition monitoring guy.
Okay.
Because of that program, we went in Takwa. He was in Goldfield, and I was in Anglo Gold. And Omar was in Manganese. Osai was in Goldfield.
Wow.
And then this guy, Tayo and Co, all were all in the Manganese, that's in Sudan.
Okay.
And then my brother, can you imagine now Omar is in Ghana Gas.
Wow.
Yes. So you say there's no job. He's a secondary guy, tech guy, SecTech. But he's in Ghana Gas now, as I speak to you.
Wow.
Somebody is engineering manager.
Wow.
This guy is in Holland. This guy is here. So we took the advantage.
Okay.
And then we raced to go where we don't know anybody in the village.
Okay.
And today we are very strong and powerful that there's no hole we cannot enter.
Okay. Lastly, on your business, if there's any message or any product and services that you want to, if people need your service, how do they reach you? Not necessarily your telephone number, your social handle, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, the kind of services that maybe they can go to your page and go and see those. So if you can tell them wherever they need your service. So does it mean that it is only in the poultry industry now that you are providing service?
Exactly. Now I'm affiliated to only the
poultry industry. Okay.
Yes, only the poultry. When we come to the poultry, not only in that, but something like an agri sector of mechanization. Okay. You understand? So anything about equipment in the industry of agri, we have opened our doors to that. Okay. I install silos too. Okay. I remember this thing we were installing, the fully automated. Okay. The silos were all brought from India. Okay. And there were mistakes in the silo. Okay. But because of art of learning and experience, I able to determine the mistakes. So
have you finished installing that of the
silo?
No, the fully automated system.
I'm currently around 80% of installation.
80%.
Yeah, I'm left with 20%.
Okay. Can you link me to the owner?
No problem. Like I said, I don't have a problem. Okay. The only thing is that you should be available to meet him in his farm. Okay. Because he's in Accra in Tekwami. And then I can easily link you up with him. Okay. So he's a very free man. He's from Volta region too. Okay. Yeah. Then
I'll wait when the beds are in and
you already have 24,000 beds.
Already using the automated system?
Yes. No, battery cage and semi-automated, and then he has automatic drinkers, deep litter system. Okay. So I left with 20%, so he's on my neck to complete the rest. But because of my job, like I told you, I have to get on time. So that's one of my weakness. Okay. When I get a very big job, somebody might need it in time, but because of my job. But I still make sure that I work for you in such a way that you'll be impressed. Okay. I work up to night. I'm good at working at night. I have my lights, everything. I just plug them in, and I'll be working at night. So as I'm speaking to you right now, I've solved that problem. So as I'm here, my boys are working. Oh, okay. Like I said, I have 7 staffs now. Okay. Yeah, 7 staffs now. So they are there working.
So if anybody need a job, like maybe from the polytechnics, is there vacancy for them?
Yes, there's vacancy if only they are ready to accept the risk.
The risk.
Yeah. My job is not based in it's mobile job, travel a lot.
Okay, so it's not in an office-based job.
It's not an office-based job. It's a mobile job. Until we're able to expand very big before maybe we can get an office so that but the farms are always in the bush. So the office cannot. Yeah, so you only have to have a one room that you do your administrative job. So I do the administrative and everything for now. I'm waiting to expand to the higher level. Currently, like I spoke to you, I had a job in Congo. Okay. Yeah, but they called me. Yeah, they gave me all
to come and install.
Yes, in Congo. And I went to the map and looked at how to Congo, whether I can go by road or by air. But they would do that everything. Okay. But they've never get back to me. They would have loved it when they called me. But is the guy who's supposed to link me. They were afraid that I may take the contract for them, and I'm not such person. Okay. I do my part and I go away.
So meaning that somebody had a contract. And
yes, he doesn't know. He doesn't have the knowledge.
So
they communicated to me. They said I can go to Congo. I said yes, I can go to Congo for only 40 days if they can look at their structure. I will advise them. I'll tell them they should do this, they should do that. The man himself is just a civil guy. That he doesn't have the knowledge in how to do this. So I could have teach him. So that's what I'm saying. The business, when you don't have the right people to teach you what to do, then you see you are failing. I did one job at Asamansa. They installed the cages by themselves, but the rig they couldn't install it. It's there for over years.
Wow.
It's just about rope.
So now, how do people reach you?
Well, like I said, it was only recommendation. Now I have to open my network in such a way that you can find me on TikTok, BAPIO Engineering Service Limited. You can find me at Twitter, BAPIO_ES. You can also find me on this thing, what do you call it? Website, www.BAPIO Engineering Service Limited.
You have your own website?
Yes, I have my own website. Yes, I have my own YouTube too, because of how to reach me. So when you type BAPIO, you'll get me, BAPIO Engineering Service Limited. My contact number is there. You can reach me up and then we'll communicate, and then I can reach you up to give you more advice. And if they want my contact too, why not?
Thank you very much. Hello, lovely viewers. You've heard today we've interviewed Shaibu, and he's a very good friend of mine.
A colleague too, right?
A colleague, yes.
From KDST,
right? From KDST. And he spoke about being very hardworking. He talked about attitude. He talked about the skill. So finishing school or getting a certificate is not just enough. You need to really work on your attitude. You need to work on your skill. So if you're out there and you want to open up your own business, these are the key things to go in for, especially reading about the kind of business you want to go into. You need to read more books. You can start whilst you're reading to improve, to grow, to develop. Don't just be there and say you need to finish reading all the books before you start. You can't finish reading all the books. Read some, and keep on making mistakes, keep on correcting, keep on learning, keep on developing. So one day you become a complete entity. So now all I need your support. I need your support to share this video, like it, and comment in the section below whether you like it, whether there's something missing out that maybe Shaibu could have added, or maybe what this channel is missing. Add all into the comment section. And if you need any service in the poultry industry as far as the drinking of the water for the birds is concerned, or the structure as in providing the cage system or the deep litter, whatever poultry service that you need, you can contact BAPIO Engineering Services, and they are at your doorstep to help you. And if you are a graduate and you want to work with BAPIO Engineering and you want to risk, like he said, the job is not in the office, it's in the field, it's in the villages. That is where most of these poultry industries are being established. So if you are ready to work, contact BAPIO Engineering, and he's ready to give you more knowledge, more experience in working in the poultry industry. So thank you very much for your time.
Can leave my number?
Is that?
I said, can leave my number?
If you don't mind sharing your business number with them.
No problem. So you can contact BAPIO Engineering Service. My mobile line is 0246 796472. 0246 796472. You can get me, and then we'll take it from there.
So we'll take it from there.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm also grateful.